Hey guys, in this video, we're going to take a look at the visual comparison between the iPhone 15 Pro versus the iPhone 14 Pro and see what are the differences between the two. So first, in terms of the size of the display, it looks very similar. And in terms of weight, the iPhone 15 Pro seems to be a little bit lighter, just a little bit. You can't really actually tell the difference when you're holding the two on your hand. Because of the new casing on the iPhone 15 Pro, it is made of titanium instead of the stainless steel, as you can see right here. So it meant to be lighter and stronger. And with this new titanium, you can see it does have less fingerprint mark compared to the stainless steel. So the fingerprint mark is not very visible on the titanium case. Now, in terms of looking on the side button here, you can see on the iPhone 15, this is the iPhone 15 here. The blue one is the iPhone 15 and the white one with a yellow casing is the iPhone 14 Pro. Now you can see here we have the volume keys. They look very similar. However, with the iPhone 14 Pro, there is a switch button. This goes all the way back to iPhone, say iPhone 3 and iPhone 4. They all have a side switch. However, moving to the iPhone 15 and the 15 series, now it has a programmable action button, which means you can program a number of different actions to this button here. You can program it to turn on or turn off, silent. You can program it to open up a torch. You can program it to open up certain app, or you can program it to do a certain things. There is not a lot of things that you can do. Maybe around 10 functions that you can assign to that button right there. But it is different. It is a press button, not a switch where you can flip it on or off. In terms of the volumes button, they looks similar. It is rounded, similar size, similar location, and moving down just below the volume buttons are the SIM tray. Again, they are the same size and very much in the same position. Going down to the bottom of the phone, there is a big difference this year around, and that is the charging port. Now, the iPhone 15 series now uses a USB-C instead of the Lightning port, and you can see here the cable is the USB-C that you can put into here to charge it or to transfer data. So no longer will use the Lightning port, which means it will compatible if you are having an Android phone, a Samsung phone that uses USB-C, and that means you can use the same charger on Android phone or Samsung, and you can use it with your Apple iPhone, which is really great. That means we don't have to use all the different chargers in the home. We all can use the same charger to charge different phones. And that is one big differences. In terms of the loudspeaker and microphones, they are down here at the bottom, the right hand side and the left hand side looks very similar. No differences there. And on the right hand side, there is a side button. Again, the buttons looks very similar. It has the same size and same location. And the top here looks exactly the same as well. It has two lines running down on the right hand side. All right, let's move to the back of this device. Now, this is just a visual inspection without really going into the specific specification details of the phone. It has three camera system, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. It has a flash and a sensor at the bottom and a microphone here as well. So everything looks very similar, looks the same. And yeah, it has a glass back over here as well. Sensor in the same location, sensor in the same location. Visually, and physically it looks the same. The camera has been improved a little bit in terms of hardware, and again, the Apple logo appears to be in the same location on both versions of the iPhone. And if you take a very good look on the side here, you can notice that the titanium case have a very much rounded corner. On the iPhone 14 Pro, right here on the corner, it has a sharper edge compared to the iPhone 15. So on the iPhone 15, it is more rounded, and it is not shiny because of the titanium look. And on the stainless steel, you can easily see there are smudges with fingerprint. Whereas if I hold on the titanium, it does not have a fingerprint on the side. And that is the physical comparison. Now, where there is one last thing that we haven't talked about is the dynamic island and the camera cutout at the top here. Now, looking at the new iPhone 15 Pro, the dynamic island seems to be smaller. So you can see here it is smaller compared to the iPhone 14 Pro. It has a larger coverage right here. So it's taking up more screen space at the center, at the top center, compared to the iPhone 15 Pro. The camera location seems to be similar. It is on the right hand side right here, and then it has a bunch of different sensor compartments on the left hand side, very similar to the iPhone 15 Pro. If you notice here on the iPhone 14 Pro, there is a lock on the left hand side, and on my iPhone 15 Pro, when I lock it, the dynamic island also increases. So this is dynamic, so it changes. So I'm just gonna log into my screen with a test pin. Now they all looks very similar, so that the dynamic island actually changes depending on which screen you are on. So if you're on the lock screen, this one changes to a larger size, and if you lock into your home screen, then it reduces the size of this of the dynamic island up here at the top. Apart from that, yeah, they looks very similar, similar weight, even though this one here is meant to be 10% lighter, but when holding it, it feels very much the same, has the same size, similar look, with a different case. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos.